The engagement in the respect corridor has lasted a scant few minutes. Kier has mostly sat back letting Zelvetta do most of the heavy lifting. He continues to dart around, dodging the band's various attacks. When, like a great peal of thunder, the first firework erupts in the sky. Marcus's voice calls out.
This is an alarm.
Ceases for a moment.
This is a bad alarm. This is an alarm. This has been an alarm.
The various groups take the moment to back off and reform. Crap, that probably means there were more ban, right? Zelvetta stops, looks around, vision shifting, eyes focusing on the darkness around. Horvin seems to discuss something with his men. So yeah, they're banned somewhere else. Probably, that came from the Dust District, right? Zelvetta continues to look and shift around. Kier sort of punches him in the shoulder, noticing he's not focusing. Hey, you doing okay? Yeah. Right. Dust District, right? Other band there? Yeah, sure. Oh, Kier looks down. If you want to go over there, like, back the other guys up, that's cool. Like, this is fine. They said this is probably a distraction. I'll distract the distraction, I guess. Kier reaches down into his pockets. Zelvetta nods. Oh, okay, thanks. Actually, thanks. He darts forward, kicking past the group of ban and, vanishing. Horvin looks over as the tiny blonde kid passes. Hey, you're not allowed to do that. We're holding you here. Shit. Fine. He turns back to Kier. Yeah, so I guess you're stuck with just me this time, and Colvin. Horvin lets out a sigh, reaches to his back. A mockery of a battle, then. He reaches to his back, grabs one of his swords, still sheathed, removes it, and slides it along the ground to Kier. Friend told me that you are a big baby. and I shouldn't fight you. Huh? Kier stares, looking down at the sword. I think it would be in both of our best interests right now if we fought in such a way that it couldn't be considered a fight. Kier looks down, grips the sword, and kind of picks it up, holding it to himself. I'm not exactly. You just handed me a sword. No. Okay, listen. We're not going to fight. I intend to. If you are indeed a big baby, this will be my attempt to prove it so we don't have to fight, okay? He stares. You know, I actually kind of take offense to that. Like, I have a high tolerance for being called a big baby and a baby man, but I kind of, it gets to somebody eventually. He reaches down and grips the sword. Sheath's on. Leave the sheath on. It's important. Horvin grips his own sword. Everybody stand back. Gregor, Inian, and Marcus arrive at the middle point of the rise, the meeting point between the three clans.
My eyes continue to flicker gently, making a chicka 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 sound, and highlighting the blood trail in the air.
Marcus, stop that.
Marcus taps his temple, and the flickering abruptly stops. You can no longer see the blood trail, but Marcus can.
No,
guys, it gets stronger up here.
We were using
it down.
Okay. Yeah, no, I really just meant the clicking noise because I can see you making it with your mouth.
Oh. Thought I was more subtle. Anyway, I decided to turn the flickering off anyway because the blood stench is getting really strong up here.
Okay, let's sneak on up.
Sneaky
must
on
be
up.
close.
But how
close?
Can I see them in the distance there?
Yeah, you got dark
as
vision.
you approach,
Yeah, that's right.
you see
they're right
three
there.
figures. One of them appears to be gesticulating wildly at another figure in anger. They are all covered in blood, as is the ground and the two bodies on the ground. The gesticulating figure pushes the other figure, points away towards you, freezes as it sees three figures in the distance, and sprints.
Hold it, yells Marcus. He begins to take to foot it after the two. God damn it, they're fast.
More bodies.
Marcus again starts to run after them, but turns back to examine their two victims.
It's not looking good. There is blood everywhere.
Oh my god. Oh, this is sickening. Marcus checks this body for wounds.
Nope, no wounds.
What about this one?
No wounds.
How about over here?
Oh, no wounds, but
Really well muscled though.
I'll put it in the report.
this guy's gonna die.
They'll be fine. You think?
Yeah, he's got no wounds, but he's lost a lot of blood. Too much blood. He's turning blue.
That's not good.
So it is a murder now.
Should we get him a transfusion?
Marcus, do you just have vials of blood on you?
Nope, but I have these.
Marcus, if he wasn't dead before...
Now, they aren't technically full of blood, but it's kind of like a solution like red saline, so at the very least it might help him get some of his blood pressure back.
Is that an alchemical thing? Are you talking alchemy right now?
Alchemy was my worst subject in school, I don't know.
Hey, same with mine.
Whoa, oh, that's really validating.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Fuck alchemy, right?
Marcus hugs anyone.
Okay, yeah, you're still really huggy.
What's wrong with a hug here and there?
Anyway,
Marcus takes out a tube with a needle on either end, plunges one end into a vein on the man's arm and another into the imp. He hangs the imp upside down by its feet and taps its belly a couple of times.
Now it's gonna be okay, right? Your imp?
The imp will be fine, absolutely, yeah. No, they can lose up to 40% of their body mass and still be just fine.
Indian blinks.
The imp starts turning gray.
Creatures, the imps. Fascinating indeed. Now, let me see here. We just need some sort of... Marcus makes a couple of esoteric motions with his free hand and makes a large IV stand out of shadow, hanging the imp's feet from the top. Okay, buddy, I need you to sit tight here for... Let's see. Marcus looks at a non-existent watch on his wrist. 30 minutes? And then you can hop down and go do whatever you want. In fact... Take this, Marcus hands it some money, and get yourself a nice big beer or something after the fact. The imp nods.
All right.
I think we're good here.
Let's hurry up and find out what the ban are after. And probably stop them from murdering anybody else.
I was about to say you're treating the symptom, not the cause, but, whatever. Just seeing that was something.
Look, I just don't want people to die, okay?
What was that up the stairs? Ban, probably. Let's go up the stairs and find out.
It was a ban.
All right.
Yes.
Not all of us have dark vision and blood vision and laser vision.
Well, technically it's not laser vision. I'm not actually seeing anything when I do that.
Huh.
Or I am seeing something, but it's just 100 different blinding shades of light.
I think that's technically laser vision. You're only seeing lasers.
Wow. I should look into that. I should look into that sometime.
Don't classifications just suck?
Yeah. Technicalities, man.
Wizarding World's full of them.
It's true.
Everyone progresses to the Rust Clan. You rush into the Rust Clan. You notice some guards sweeping and mopping up the blood.
I am briefly taken aback by the blood. And then realized that this is just old blood.
Oh, this is pre-existing blood.
I tap these two. I tap these two and point at the two guards and rush forward. Leaping over the pool of blood and tackling this guy.
The silverback
No
charges.
smashing!
The fox.
No cutting!
Both of their weapons clatter to the ground. They rush forward and engage them in melee combat.
I attempt to knock this guy out, much the same as I did the other.
He hits the ground hard with a loud clank.
I prop him up on the wall. So that he's all right, and I look over at the other two. Are they faring well?
The fox masked man is rolling around in the blood with this guy. The gorilla masked man has jammed this man's head through the sword rack and is currently stuck between two precarious blades.
Is the man dead?
That's hard to tell from where you are.
I run forward and push the gorilla guy back. I check the guard's pulse.
He's still alive and screaming.
I leave him there. I move over and help the fox masked man pin this guard to the ground.
You beat the shit out of him in a pile of blood.
I stand up and wipe the blood off on this guy right here. And I glare at the guy sitting over in the chair eating. Not a word!
He holds a sandwich up.
Not a word.
Takes the bite out of it.
I stare down at my feet and notice that I'm leaving behind red streaked footprints. I stare at the gorilla. I stare at the silverback masked ban and the fox masked ban. I point to the fox masked one, point to the blood, and then point it up the stairs. Get the blood on your feet and go up the stairs.
He shrugs, steps in the blood, and runs up the stairs.
And I point to the silverback and motion for them to follow me.
He continues chasing afterwards.
Whoa! Lots of blood in here. More than normal.
It was a slaughter.
Oh my god, that's a lot of...
This is old blood. This is old blood.
Old blood, you
what
say?
happened here?
Oh, Marcus sniffs it. Yeah, no, this is probably just from normal Rust Clan training stuff.
He holds up his finger, takes the swig of his drink, continues holding up his finger, finishes. Ooh, man. Oh, we got attacked by the band. Oh, good ham.
Where did they go?
Over there and up there.
This guy isn't helpful. I can see the footprints. Right.
Marcus checks these two victims.
This guy is still alive. Oh my god!
Okay, you're going to be okay, sir.
Help!
You're gonna be just fine. Just settle down. Where are you hurt?
Nowhere!
Okay. Just Marcus yanks him to his feet and kind of shoves him out the door. Just go and clear your fucking head. I don't know.
Get reinforcements.
Marcus checks on the man in the pool of blood. Are you okay?
He's unconscious.
I check him all over for wounds.
Yeah, bruises. Not so bruises.
I check his pulse.
He's still alive.
Okay, well, he'll probably be fine. What about this fellow?
Still alive, still conscious. So we got bloody footprints going this way and this way.
A true murder mystery.
Excuse me, can you tell us where the baddies went?
He points behind him and then falls unconscious.
Okay, well...
There are two going this way, so it's probably the more important direction. And one going that way, so it's probably a distraction.
Huh.
That's some great deductive logic, Gregor.
I follow lots of blood.
Didn't need that last part. We were already impressed, but I'm more impressed. Marcus is probably less impressed.
I'm pretty impressed.
Okay, he's more impressed too. We both love the fact that you like following blood, Gregor.
It's more of a necessity.
Well, he never said anything about liking it.
No, we like. That's what I was asking, Marcus. I told him we both like it.
Oh,
I like where the
right,
blood
okay.
usually leads to.
See, he likes the blood.
More blood? No. He likes where the blood leads to, which is
Oh, okay.
more blood?
Generally, more blood.
Well, yeah,
more blood.
usually, but
It's gotta be more blood.
maybe
think
there's
so.
something worth doing there. Let's go.
It's clearly the direction we should be going right now, at the very least.
Oh, yes, I think we can all agree on that. Feelings on blood aside.
We rush down the corridor.
Indian Gregor and Marcus enter the dark, dark tunnels of the Rust Clan.
Okay, guys, we almost have them now.
Yeah, I can hear them up ahead. Let's hurry.
Absolutely.
God damn, how can they outrun us and take out every single guard?
They're extremely efficient at almost murdering people, it seems.
Ridiculous.
I just have a head start.
Watch out for that pool of blood there.
Oh, too late.
Okay, yeah.
I keep a spell prepared just for such an occasion.
Marcus blows around this corner.
You round the corner and see a ban.
Oh. Marcus
I
makes...
assume you own one of the footprints.
He whirls around. In the distance, you see an additional ban.
As you approach, you vaguely see the one band slam this guard's head into the table and sprint forward.
That skinny one's getting away.
At least they didn't kill them, I guess.
All right, you, surrender.
Excuse me, sir, we need to get past you right now. Please surrender, as my friend said.
Indian blinks, looks at both of you. We're not just annihilating him?
Indian, this shit is complicated.
He raises his crushing hammer.
Marcus, Eldritch blasts him point blank in the chest, putting not quite enough energy into it so that it would kill him.
Your Eldritch Blast hits the silverback in the chest. Surprisingly, it burns away into smoke. It lets out a silent roar and charges, swinging its hammer.
What?
Indian grabs Marcus and dives backwards.
Oh, thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah, he would have just hammered your head straight. Oh, Gregor!
Gregor
The hammer swings at Gregor.
swings his glaive at the band's face to catch it as it approaches.
You strike the side of the band's face, digging into the mask. The warhammer swings around, catching you on the side of the neck in its crook. The pain to both of you is absolute. You both stagger in opposite directions. Got him! That looked like it really fucking hurt.
Okay, you
Yeah,
guys
jeez.
deal with that. I'm going on ahead.
Okay, we can definitely deal with this one.
Okay.
Gregor is now free to move
Absolutely.
past the obstruction.
Did he plan that?
I'm not sure if Gregor plans anything.
I think that's where you might be wrong. Seeing Gregor wander into the distance, gripping his neck, but determined, I think he might be a tactical genius.
Yeah. Well, let's let history decide on that one.
The two mages raise their hands at the silverback.